Hello everyone, I'm Neha from ixamBee and I welcome you all to our YouTube channel. Friends, do subscribe to our channel and press on the bell icon so that you can stay tuned and stay updated with respect to the upcoming government exams. मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगी कि ixamBee फ्लैट 40% प्रोवाइड कर रहा है ऑन ऑल द ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज एंड टू अवेल दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी यू कैन यूज द कूपन कोड NY40 और ये जो ऑफर है ये ixamBee न्यू ईयर के ओकेजन पे प्रोवाइड कर रहा है so you can make the best use of it. Today in this video I'll be starting the important MCQ series and ये जो MCQ series होगा वो IBPS SO and Central Bank Law Officer के एग्जाम्स से रिलेटेड होगा. So this series will be covering all the important MCQs with respect to all the important acts related to these exams and Banking Regulation Act today we'll be discussing in this part 1. जैसा कि हम जानते हैं ये बैंक रिलेटेड एग्जाम्स है तो इससे बैंकिंग रेगुलेशन एक्ट से क्वेश्चंस आने की प्रोबेबिलिटी ज्यादा है. Around 3 to 4 questions are like expected to come from this very act. So today in this video I'll be discussing the banking regulation part and this is part 1 of this important MCQ series. So the first question is, what is the maximum statutory liquidity ratio that the banks need to maintain as per the Banking Regulation Act? So जो statutory liquidity ratio जैसा कि हम जानते हैं RBI फिक्स करती है और जो कि बैंक्स को मेंटेन करनी पड़ती है फिर उनका रिजर्व रिक्वायरमेंट होता है जो कि प्रिस्क्राइब है. So what is the maximum limit for this? So 40% is the maximum limit जो कि section 24 में provide किया गया है इससे रिलेटेड provisions and you can see that the maximum statutory liquidity ratio that cannot exceed 40% of the demand and time liabilities in India. Then the depositor in the depositor's education and protection fund shall be credited the amount to the credit of any account in India with a banking company which has. So basically ये जो depositors education and protection fund है इसमें कौन से amount credit किए जाएंगे. So the correct option is either B or C. So आप देख सकते हो all those amounts which are there in the accounts which have not been operated for a period of 10 years या फिर which have remained unclaimed for more than 10 years. So either of these have to be deposited in this very fund. इससे related provision section 26A of the Banking Regulation Act में the amounts which have to be credited into this very fund. Then no banking company shall pay any dividend on its shares until all its capitalized expenses including dash have been completely written off. So Banking Regulation Act according banking companies dividend नहीं pay करेंगी until and unless all the capitalized expenses they have been completely written off. So इसका करेक्ट ऑप्शन है ऑल द अबव. सो बेसिकली जो प्रीलिमिनरी एक्सपेंसेस हैं शेयर सेलिंग कमीशन या ब्रोकरेज होता है या अमाउंट ऑफ लॉसेस इनकर्ड होते हैं ये सारे इंक्लूड होते हैं in this capitalized expenses and that has to be written off before the banking company that pays any dividend. Which section of the Banking Regulation Act that deals with the powers of the RBI to appoint additional directors on the board of the banking companies? ये बहुत ही important question है because इससे related latest development we have seen in the recent past that RBI ने appoint किया additional director on the board of one of the banking company. So the very provision with respect to the power of RBI to appoint the additional director that is given under section 36AB. So जो section 36AB है वो provide करता है रिजर्व बैंक को power कि वो appoint कर सके additional directors on the board of the banking companies. No banking company shall hold any immovable property howsoever acquired except such as is required for its own use. So जो भी banking company they cannot hold any immovable property until and unless that is for its own use. So जो उसके own use के लिए भी है what is the like time period for which it can. So इसका correct option है for a period in 7 years from the acquisition thereof or from the commencement of this act whichever is later. So section 9 जो है Banking Regulation Act का that is talking about disposal of non-banking assets provides. So what is the amount of brokerage commission discount remuneration which a banking company can pay in respect of any shares issued by it? So जब भी बैंकिंग कंपनीज इशू करती है शेयर so उससे रिलेटेड अगर brokerage commission ये सब उसको पे करनी है. So what will be the amount of that? So the correct option of this is 2.5% of the price at which the said shares are issued. So इससे related जो provisions है वो section 13 में है, जो कि provide करता है that the banking company, they will not be paying either, it could be directly or indirectly, brokerage commission, discount, etc. with respect to any shares which have been issued by that banking company. The Banking Companies Act 1949 changed to Banking Regulation Act 1949 from when? So which is that date from which the Banking Companies Act जो है 1949 इसका नाम चेंज होके Banking Regulation Act हुआ. So it's 1st of March 1966. So 1st of March 1966 से Banking Companies Act changed to Banking Regulation Act as we know. Under the Banking Regulation Act, the provisions relating to the use of the words bank, banker, banking company has been laid down. So जो Banking Regulation Act है उसका कौन सा section deal करता है with respect to the use of these either of these words by a banking company? So the correct option is section 7. Section 7 में provide किया गया है कि कोई भी company if it wants to carry on the banking business in India, that needs to use either of these words in its name, and then only can proceed ahead and do the banking business. Then the assets in India of every banking company at the close of the business on the last Friday of every quarter, or if that Friday is a public holiday under the Negotiable Instruments Act 1981, at the close of the business on the preceding working day shall. So basically इसमें पूछ रहा है that percentage, okay? So it shall not be less than 75% of its demand liabilities, not less than 75% of its time liabilities, both of these, either of these or none of these, okay? So इसका जो correct option है वो है both A and B, that is जो भी assets है banking companies का इंडिया में at the close of the business on last Friday उस quarter का and all, so that not be less than what 75% of both its demand and time liabilities in India. For the purpose of reckoning any proportion of the total number of directors of banking company, any additional director appointed by the RBI shall be not taken into account. It will be at the discretion of RBI, both B and C or none of these. So basically इससे related हमने एक question अभी भी देखा था इस important MCQ series में ही, and हम जानते हैं कि इससे related development भी हुई है. So this very provision or section itself is important. So basically जो भी additional director appoint करेगी RBI as per the powers which have been vested to the RBI under section 36 AB, so उस additional director को consider नहीं किया जाएगा for the purpose of reckoning the proportion of जो भी total number of directors है उस banking company में, उसके लिए उस additional director को count नहीं किया जाएगा, account में नहीं लिया जाएगा, will not be taken into consideration. Provision is under section 36 AB. So friends, this was all the important MCQs with respect to the Banking Regulation Act which we have discussed in this part 1 series. Do stay tuned to our channel and avail the benefit of these MCQ series which we are coming up with. Thank you everyone.